Top secrets of the world. Number 10. The Bermuda Triangle. Now, this is an area in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean where planes and ships mysteriously disappear. The region is loosely defined as the area stretching from Miami to Puerto Rico and the Bahamas. But it is believed that over 50,000 people have lost their lives here due to natural or unexplained phenomena. There are theories that magnetic disturbances and sudden changes in weather conditions cause ships and planes to crash. But the truth is, there are no official records kept of incidents that happen in the Bermuda Triangle. So we really don't know what goes on there. No. 9. The Manhattan Project. This was the code name for the undertaking during World War II that developed the first nuclear weapons. It was led by the United States, but involved some Canadian and British scientists as well. All the details of this project were supposed to be kept secret until at least 2037. However, in 1977, some documents were leaked by the Atomic Energy Commission, and we learned that J. Robert Oppenheimer was in charge of the project. We also learned that he was the one who actually built the first atomic bomb. He was fired from his post as director of the Los Alamos National Laboratory after he wrote a letter to the president opposing the development of the hydrogen bomb. What happened to him after that? Well, he became a conscientious objector and spent 9 years in federal prison for refusing to cooperate with the government's weapons development. After he got out, he taught physics at a university until he died in 1967. Number 8. The Soviets had flying saucers. You heard me right. They not only had flying saucers, they also had a special department called the Group for the Study of Anomalous Aerial Phenomena. This group was established in 1981 under the USSR Ministry of National Security, and they looked into UFO sightings across the Soviet Union. What's interesting is that they concluded that most UFO sightings were actually American spy planes or balloons. But there were still some that they couldn't identify. During one such investigation, a resident of the city of Karaganda said he saw a large oval-shaped object descending slowly from the clouds. The object landed near a riverbank and several small figures emerged from it. Another witness reported seeing something like a giant cigar floating through the sky. The military group sent experts to interview the people who had seen these objects, but they never found any physical evidence. As far as we know, the group still exists today, though its activities remain classified. Number 7. Operation Mockingbird. This was a CIA program set up during the early days of the Cold War. Its purpose was to use propaganda and misinformation to influence international media coverage of the CIA's activities abroad. Basically, it was a way for the CIA to control how stories about them were being told. One of the main methods used in Operation Mockingbird was to plant false information in newspapers and magazines. For example, in 1953, the CIA paid a former Nazi scientist named Wilhelm Canaris to write a series of articles claiming that the Soviet Union was developing a new type of weapon that could kill people from miles away with sound waves. The articles were published in several European newspapers and caused a major political scandal. Other methods used in Operation Mockingbird included bribing journalists, setting up fake news organizations, and even assassinating journalists who wrote stories that were critical of the CIA. The program was eventually uncovered in the 1970s and officially ended in 1973, but there have been allegations that it continues to this day. Number 6. The Secret of Taos Hum. Now, if you live in Taos, New Mexico, you might hear this strange humming noise. It's low and constant and has been described as similar to the sound of a jet engine. Many people who live in Taos can hear the hum, but it's not clear what's causing it. Some believe that it's a military experiment, while others think it may be a natural phenomenon. There was an investigation carried out in the 1990s by the University of New Mexico. They used special microphones to try and identify the source of the noise, but they were unable to do so. The researchers concluded that the tone was probably being generated by a machine somewhere underground. To this day, nobody knows what's making the noise, Number 5. The Voynich Manuscript. This is a mysterious book written in an unknown script and illustrated with strange diagrams and drawings. It was discovered in 1912 by Wilfrid Voynich, a Polish bookseller. The book's origin is unknown and its purpose remains a mystery. There are many theories about the book, but nobody knows for sure what it is. Some believe that it's a hoax, while others think it may be a lost medieval text. There was an investigation carried out by the FBI in the 1930s, but they were unable to determine the book's origins. The book is now at Yale University, where it continues to baffle experts. Number 4. Area 51. Now, this is a highly classified United States Air Force facility that's located in the Nevada desert. It's believed that the base is used to develop and test new aircraft and weapon systems, but what really goes on there is top secret. The base was first established in 1955, and it wasn't officially acknowledged by the government until 2013. For many years, rumors swirled about the base and what might be happening there. Some people even claimed that it was home to alien technology and that the government was hiding evidence of extraterrestrial life there. While it's unlikely that aliens are being held at Area 51, it is clear that some very advanced technology is being developed there. In recent years, the government has declassified some documents relating to Area 51, but much of what goes on there is still a mystery. Number 3. The Philadelphia Experiment. This was a purported U.S. Navy experiment that took place in October 1943. It involved an attempt to make the USS Eldridge invisible to radar. The experiment was allegedly conducted by physicist and inventor Howard Doane. However, things went wrong during the test and the ship was rendered completely invisible. It disappeared from sight and was seen in Norfolk, Virginia, 200 miles away, almost instantly. While there is no official record of the Philadelphia experiment, there are many eyewitness accounts of it. Some people claim that the crew of the Eldridge were exposed to intense radiation and suffered from radiation poisoning as a result. Others say that the ship was never seen again. Was it a top-secret mission gone wrong, or is it just a bizarre myth? We may never know for sure. Number 2. The Roswell Incident. Now, this is perhaps the most famous alleged UFO sighting in history. It took place in Roswell, New Mexico in 1947. The Roswell Army Airfield announced that it had recovered a flying disc from a ranch near Corona. The disc was described as being about 50 feet in diameter and was made of a rubbery material. However, the military later said that it was actually a crashed balloon. This sparked a wave of media attention and public fascination with UFOs. Over the years, many people have come forward with stories about the Roswell incident. Some claim that the military is hiding evidence of an alien cover-up. Others say that there never was a cover-up and that the balloon was really just a balloon. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And finally, at number 1, the Corona Project. Now, this was a top-secret CIA project that took place during the 1960s. It involved the development of spy satellites that could take photos of targets in the Soviet Union. The project was highly classified, and the existence of the spy satellites was not revealed to the public until 1972. These spy satellites were able to take high-resolution photos of targets on the ground, which gave the CIA valuable intelligence on Soviet military activities. The project was successful and it played a key role in ending the Cold War. It's amazing to think that there are still so many secrets being kept from us by the government. From UFOs to spy satellites, there's a lot going on behind the scenes. What do you think is the most interesting secret that's being kept from us? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to see more videos like this, then stay tuned for more content. I'll see you next time.